Hey, what? Hey guys, sorry about that. I was just stuttering a little bit. There's nothing to worry about, but I keep stuttering. Don't like it. Anyway, I wanted to do a tutorial for you guys with the decoupler, but it ended pretty badly in the last video. So I just want to show you how the decoupler works before we get into the meat of the video, like genuinely. So you have your rocket, right? You have your rocket. And pretty easy. So you can work with it properly, and you want to do various things, right? Hold on, jump cuts. I need to quickly build the rocket. Just needs to fix it temporarily. I kind of did it. It works. I mean, I think it works. I didn't test it yet. Okay, so here's the decoupler works. If you, for example, you go high and then you want to bring down the whole craft, but because the parachute can't carry that much, you only want to take the command pod. Also because it's all the valuable stuff. All of this here, unless you're in career mode, you don't really care about. So we're gonna go up to space up here, and then actually we don't want that much because it's a vector engine. We don't need that much thrust. Yeah, I think that's good. All right. Hold on, we might want infinite fuel because we're gonna go into space, and this will not be nearly enough fuel to do so. So infinite propellant. All right, let's go. So you just want to decouple the thing and do the parachute. Pretty simple, very useful. Decoupler, very nice. So, okay, I think I should quickly go back to what I was doing. I'll do a quick tutorial about everything in Kerbal Space Program. Although I'm not qualified to do so, I think I'm good enough to do it. So first of all, this is your command pod, holds everything. You need one, or in return you can do a probe. I like to use this one because it's really light, but each one but there's a difference. This can go wherever it wants and can still maintain control. Probes cannot maintain control after losing charge, and also cannot maintain control after losing communication. So that's pretty bad, right? But in return, these are able to withstand not only more, but if it explodes, no harm, no foul. They're usually meant for one-way trips. So pretty good. Fuel tanks. They're fuel tanks. They're for powering your engines. Now the difference for your engines, there are 3 kinds of engines in this game: solid fuel boosters, jet engines, and rocket engines. Liquid fuel rocket engines. Solid fuel, lots of power and really easy to use, but you cannot limit the thrust, and once you activate it, you cannot turn it off. So yeah, that's a big problem. Then you have the rocket engines, liquid fuel ones. You can control it and easily, and they're used most commonly. And you're allowed to stack as much fuel as you want, but they're usually more expensive because, for example, the Thumper solid fuel booster only costs comparatively 850, or even the cheapest one of these, the liquid fuel, is less expensive than this. So yeah. These are usually meant for stages. This is meant for the main thing. And these things also produce a lot more power, except for this thing. The big solid fuel Clydesdale produces the single most thrust in the entire game. But of course it's heavy, so it kind of doesn't really have that high a thrust to weight ratio. Thrust to weight ratio is how much mass you have versus thrust. High thrust to weight ratio means you'll go fast, and very quickly. Low thrust to weight ratio is that means you're either very heavy or very weak, or both. If it's too low, it won't even get off the ground and can be only launched in space. Or if it's just heavy enough, it will take forever to get fast. Like, I'm pretty sure if it's like a thrust to weight ratio of 1.1, then it accelerates so slowly that I'm pretty sure for the first 5 seconds of its movement, I could run faster than its height. Yeah, that's it. Aerodynamics, your fins, very useful. They're useful because they're good for stabilizing, or if you're building a plane. Oh, right, forgot totally. Jet engines, they cannot go up, they cannot go into space, and they aren't nearly as strong, but they are not only they are very fuel efficient. They don't require oxygen at the price of, so meaning their fuel tanks are a lot lighter. For example, this is much heavier and doesn't contain as much fuel because it requires some oxidizer. Some fuselage liquid fuel is able to carry just liquid fuel, so it's much more fuel dense without losing much fuel, without gaining much weight. But the main problem with this is that you need oxygen intakes, and you need more and more the more engines you have, or the faster you're going. By the way, read the descriptions of these intakes because they will be important. Okay, look at this. Okay, this is meant for supersonic speeds. This one is optimized for subsonic speeds. These are important, I think. So trust me about this. All right. That's the whole thing. That's all you need to know right now, at least. And then you have your thermal stuff, protecting your stuff. So, for example, you are re-entering the atmosphere. You put your thing on top of it, and voila, it's protected. For example, like what happened initially when I moved at the speed of light, or whatever, it's not the speed of light, not even close, but it's pretty fast. Our thing burned up because of aero forces. So yeah, we have to put a heat shield on it if we want to last just a little bit longer. So those are pretty important. Electrical stuff. Batteries, solar panels, fuel cells, pretty important if you want to power these things because they require electricity. Without any electricity, they don't do anything. Communication. They help enlarge your communication stuff. Pretty important for probes mostly, or in science mode if you want to transmit data. These are science stuff. They help you get science in science mode. You'll know about these later if you play science mode more often. Utility, random things. It could be communitrons, experimentation kits, repair kits, jetpacks, these things. It could be cargo storage, ground anchors, lamps, whatever. Utility, it's useful things. So launch escape system, so that read the description, you see what it does. Convertotrons, read that. Yeah, I'm not doing this. Yeah, but yeah, same thing here, very important stuff, pretty useful. They're nice overall. I don't see why you wouldn't use them, but but you don't have to use them. Oh, by the way, they're radiators so that you can cool yourself down in case you get too hot. For example, you're going to the sun, you want to orbit the sun in Kerbin. Pretty useful. Oh shit. Wait. Have I been using the wrong microphone? Oh god, hold on, 1 second, I'll be right back. So sorry guys. I thought it's just the trash microphone is the default thing. So this entire time, shut up Minecraft. This entire time I had been using not the good microphone. I'm too lazy to remake the whole thing because the first few clips were actually pretty funny. And also the rest, well, I'm too tired. And I really, really need to take a fat shit. So, yeah. Sorry. Next Kerbal Space Program video. Normally I would, like, the first few seconds are supposed to be, like, the loud so that it's funny and, like, it's like a hook and stuff, and you probably understand this, or it's like a little skit, or kind of like that first little, oh, I'm gonna make a rocket, or that me stuttering thing. I still do stutter, but I don't actually get that angry about it. So, yeah. See you later. Bye, I guess. Normally I would have done dumb shit, but ran out of time. And my butthole is also running out of time. So, see ya.